Most first-time parents are a little nervous about their new responsibilities. This drama suggests that Mary and Joseph had reason to be more nervous than most.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Did you find a priest? What did he say?
You were right. After a baby is born, the parents are supposed to offer a lamb. But if they can't afford a lamb, they can offer 2 pigeons or 2 doves.
So, did you get pigeons or doves?
Neither. I asked him how much the lamb was.
Joseph, we can't possibly afford a lamb.
I know, it's just that... Don't you think he deserves the best?
Not if it means he has to stay in the same set of swaddling clothes for the next 6 months. Babies are expensive. We're going to need every penny.
It's a shame we can't just sacrifice the lamb those dratted shepherds left us.
What, little Wooly? You're as fond of him as I am. I know you wouldn't sacrifice him.
Wouldn't I? He's not exactly house-trained, is he? Come to that, neither is he.
And what would you know about that? Joseph, do you think there will ever come a time when men will change nappies?
Not for a few thousand years yet. That's women's work. The man earns his pay and supports his family.
Yes, but we're 80 miles away from home, and you haven't done any carpentry for the last 2 months. So, couldn't you help a little bit with my work?
I've been busy. I fixed the squeaky door on the stable and mended the manger the shepherd fell over.
I know, it's just that I'm so tired.
I guess that's normal. He does wake us up several times a night.
It doesn't seem to help that it never gets dark in this stable.
Please, don't start this again.
Look, I know you think I'm being paranoid, but I'm sure that star keeps following us around.
Mary, do you ever wonder why God picked us to look after his son? I mean, I've not exactly done a good job so far, have I?
Oh, don't say that.
Why not? It's true. I've dragged you off to Bethlehem when you were 9 months pregnant. He was born in a stable. The only toy we've managed to give him so far, he keeps wandering off to find some grass to eat. And now I can't even afford a proper sacrifice for him. Some father I'm turning out to be.
None of that was your fault.
I keep thinking, what about the day when he asks, Daddy, where do I come from? I'm going to be the only father in the history of the universe who doesn't have to explain about the birds and the bees.
You're just nervous because it's all so new.
Nervous? I'm terrified. It would be bad enough just being a parent for the first time, but this is God's son. I mean, what is he going to be like when he grows up?
What do you mean?
Well, what if he can do anything that God can do? Imagine trying to teach him to swim. Every time he starts to sink, he can just divide the water and walk across on dry land instead.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
That's what's bothering me. When he needs to cross something, he might not bother with the bridge.
Joseph!
I know, I'm getting carried away. But I really think that if God had any sense, he'd take the baby back and find someone else to be his dad.
Well, I don't think he's going to. God chose us, so obviously he thinks we can do it. We're not rich and we're not powerful. But we do know that what babies really need is love and attention. And their nappies changed. We'll just have to do the best we can.
Yes, I know you're right, really. I guess we'd better find a priest.
What about that man over there? Do you think he is a priest?
What? The one stood next to the really old lady?
They've both got kind faces. Let's buy the pigeons and ask him to do the honours.